see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this fall. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this fall. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this fall. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. We fell out of love like shooting stars, came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this fall. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. We fell out of love like shooting stars, came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this fall. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this fall. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside I'll be right beside you. We fell out of love like shooting stars, came crashing down, and we're building back up again now.
A man who on every occasion has given the best that he has.
I'll be right beside you. Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's broadcast of FiveMinds GG. FiveMinds GG versus CLG Red. The stream titles will lie, but luckily I'm not. My name is TJ. I've been joined by Cypher on production and Yakut in the casting booth alongside me for today's I Shoutcast U production of this ESEA main match. And I believe there's something in the air, Yakut.
Ooh, there is.
Is it some romance?
Maybe. We'll have to see.
Is it some bromance between Mikey and Physique?
Oh, that's
shit.
a knife through the heart.
Oh no.
That's not good. But yeah, I like the start there, TJ. Big sip of tea. Sort of indicating the Britishness of this cast. But yeah, we're heading right into things here.
Right. This is the most English cast I think has ever happened on iShoutcast yet.
Yeah, definitely. Should be good. The British are coming and they're taking over.
Wait, we're coming for your Counter-Strike leagues, and we shall take them by force. Claudia, we'll lose that final 1v1, and as such, FiveMinds GG do take the knife round, meaning that now they're going to be able to pick sides, and this is Train, Yaku. This is perhaps one of my least favourite maps.
Train is an interesting map. I do like the concept of Train. There's a lot of opportunities for really interesting executes. But yeah, I do see what you mean. It's not always a fun map to play in pugs, just because it's really hard to get anything going if you don't have a structured team. But yeah, I mean, the FiveMinds picking up that knife round is quite important for them. Getting CT side start is really beneficial on this map because it is fairly CT-sided. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what they can do here. But it looks like we've got a drop on the server. Physics.
He was flirting during the pre-game, and it did something to his router. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Oh yeah, and I am being reminded he was the player who was lagging, so...
Okay.
That's most likely because presumably we will be able to get that player back in, and indeed he will be able to do so. Now only 100 ping. That's playable.
Somewhat.
Hey, it's falling. He's in double digits now, which presumably means we're going to get the green light to start, and we can get right on into the action. What do you think he's torrenting to drive up his ping that much?
Things.
I was gonna say like romance movies. He's got the entire 50 Shades of Grey book trilogy being downloaded. So
maybe a PDF of a book on like how to flirt successfully.
Well, I mean, he doesn't need that. Did you see his pre-game?
Oh, but yeah, that was pretty strong to be fair. Those sprays were on point.
It was pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of in love with him after the pre-game, but we'll have to see how it works out for him, because now the true test of his seduction powers is coming. It's the pistol round, and it looks like an ace stack coming through so far.
Yeah, they're slowly moving up towards the Ivy area, but the bomb is still towards A main here, but fairly slow round from both teams here. The bomb is making its way towards B. So they're going to try and sell the fake.
I think we're going to see a push through Ivy, and then we're going to see a bomb decides to go down Pop Dog or towards B, depending on the results of this push. It's the most likely course of action, and Zeke is just moments away from seeing one of these players lurking around the corner. They haven't committed just yet, and there is some action happening towards Pop Dog as well, as the bomb carrier Miss Harvey does explore. There's the peek through onto Ivy now. Physique will get tied up and have to pull back as he sees one or two players, and there's a bit of a rotate coming through in reaction. Benita flies around the corner and challenges Physique. Will get the first pick. Meanwhile, over on the B side, Miss Harvey and Claudia are considering pushing out Benita, and Div both grabbed the necessary kills to get out onto the site. Mikey was the only answer back, but there is a very good B side tag.
It's going to be down to luck here in a 1 versus 2. He's trapped between two players. He needs to find a quick kill, but he can't do that as he does go down to the Tech 9 of Benita. So very impressive round from CLG Red. They pushed out Pop Dog, but had those two players towards the brown holes and kind of pinched on the B bomb site. FiveMinds GG were not set up to deal with that, so that's a successful pistol round for CLG Red, and they're going to get the opening round.
Very well done. It was definitely a very well coordinated strat. They had it in mind and executed it well. And it ended up being a B wrap. From the A side down, Mikey has a thing or two to say about the last round strat. Maybe a swift 1D luck over on B. Spots 3 players at least, and I don't know how he's still alive, frankly, but will be able to grab one onto Alter. Luck is frantically trying to find a pick, but he won't go his way as Claudio grabs him. Physique's down with the answer back. That's a good shot.
Ooh, Mikey again with a D. He's going crazy right now, but they don't have much with them here, and they do have AKs on the side of CLG as Dai picks up that kill. Mikey's going on the hunt, though. He could find the skill. He does, and also 1 versus 2. Benita only has a Tech 9, and he's going to be on the defuse as well. The Molotov's going to go down. Is the smoke going to cancel it? It is going to do that, so FiveMinds, fantastic eco, well, 4-spy round there, and the defuse has come in as well, so really good answer from FiveMinds there on the retake, and they're going to pick up the second round here, and once again we see the pistols prevail as Mikey takes a few heads.
That was insane from Mikey.
Yeah.
It was definitely a Dan M worthy play. Let's get him watching the ESEA mainstream, shall we?
Yeah, boys. Get on the stream, boys. We got a lot of people on the gear here, boys.
Definitely. I mean, why else would all the best players in North America have come through ESEA main? It's obvious that cheats are being distributed here. There's an early pick, actually, as Potter and Div both chime up. So, shot down Physique over towards Dive. You know, will be a few smokes that's shown both ways to make sure that that can't be capitalised on just yet, but it puts Jag in a very awkward position. So he needs to cover the back and the front, and he's not threatened from A main, but the second he is, he could go down very quickly indeed.
Once again here, they've slowed the play down, which is what you want to do when you have the man advantage, because it's going to be down to the CT side to try and make a play, and they're slowly rotating the bomb towards, seems that Pop Dog area, and the salvage jobs on Jag picks up a kill as well, but Dai's going to answer back, as the man advantage is still in favour of CLG Red. Make that 2-man advantage.
Mikey and Alter, the last 2 remaining CTs now with a impossible task, and Alter slides through with the UMP, can't get much with it. Mikey has 2 low HP players right around the corner, but not be able to capitalise on either of them so far, and indeed Claudia just hangs out behind the train to ensure that Mikey can't get a pre-pick, and as a result CLG Red are looking quite good as they seem to have secured the round to win the eco game long term. The only question is, do you think Mikey can save this?
I think he's got a good chance of it here, because train there's a lot of hallways and nooks and crannies where you can hide and try and save the weapons. I don't think they're going to be chasing him right now because they've got quite a few low players and they don't want to give away any guns at this sort of fragile part of the game where the money isn't really strong on either side. But CLG Red win the pistol, lose the anti-eco, and then pick up the round after. So that was a good play from them. It's a good idea to buy at that point because it's basically just like losing the pistol round and forcing after it, because you know the money isn't great on the other side, and you know, let's be honest, the pistols in this game are ridiculous. What do
you think about this buy, though?
I mean, I don't mind it, to be honest, because they save the rifle, and they know the economy on the CLG Red side isn't great either.
Oh, what's this B-rush? Look! His economy's not great, only a 5-7 to his name. He does get 1 pick before he gets shut down. The quickest rotate is Alter, who slides out and takes a fair bit of damage, but won't be able to confirm any kills. Now Mikey comes through with that crisp, clean lock, boys, and he won't be able to guarantee 1 pick as Jack slides around the corner. It's 2 players via Benita, and Potter can shut him down. Physique with the scout chimes in as well, now twice. But he's got a very, very hard situation on his hands, because Potter can play absolutely anywhere and everywhere. All she needs to do is find the kill on the bomb diffuser, whom she knows is in the smoke. Knife comes out, but oh no! She doesn't know where the bomb is! And that's a full 10-second diffuse! And it's gonna happen!
What on earth is happening? My mind is blown right now.
10-second ninja with Potter right there on the bomb train.
I don't know what to say. I mean, it's crazy enough like the rounds right now that either team is winning, just trading rounds constantly off the back of force buys. But the fact that that round ended the way it did, this game looks like it's going to be a fun one. I will say that.
What am I watching? I don't understand.
Anyway, that's a nice grenade, though, to start things off. As Benita goes down to 52 HP, she's going to feel the full force of that grenade. But we've got... I mean, even though FiveMinds picked up the last round, because of how many players they lost, they're going to be very low on utility and weaponry as well. They've only got FAMAS. And on the side of CLG Red, they're pretty much fully equipped as Potter picks the first kill with the AWP, and that's the difference. Getting that AWP early.
Shot. But dropped down pretty low on HP, and Physique is still here to hold the angle. Or maybe not, as he's very, very blind.
Slow push up Ivy, though. That flashbang might force Physique out
Oh,
of position
no.
here. But what's going on?
He's fully blind, he runs past his opposition, finally manages to figure out what's going on and shut down Physique. In the meantime, though, you did have the kill coming through from Mikey over inside A main. Doesn't drop bomb or anything, but that could have bought them a chance in the round, provided Alter hadn't gone down. He does, and now Luck is stranded, isolated, in essentially a 1v3 as Potter and Co are all right there, but Dave doesn't know where he is, and he's playing this sneaky. Somebody calls Sparkles because he's going for the highlight play. You will see the bomb plant coming through now, and Luck is just trying to find the pick. There's the first one. Dave goes down. The second one, crisp shots come through, and will be able to get Claudia.
Luck!
There's the snap for the third. Benita goes down. Potter finally shuts him down, but now Potter versus Mikey, and I don't want to say anything, but we know how the last 1vX situation for Potter ended. Oh
my
that's
God.
an excellent spray. Mikey cleaning up the round, and FiveMinds, how did they turn that around?
Luck is an absolute god. What a fantastic triple from him. Just sneaks around the back, picks a player off guard, and then he gives away his position, but still manages to pick up two more players. And he found the player on top of the train there, just with that beautiful spray control. So Luck there went absolutely huge, and he's definitely going to be the hero of that round as FiveMinds take the lead. And finally we see 2 rounds in a row in the favor of FiveMinds, and CLG Red are going to go for a half buy here with some Tech 9s, 1 smoke, and a little bit of armor. So, I mean, I don't want to call anything too soon because we know how powerful these pistols can be, but FiveMinds should be able to get another on the board if they can play the cards right.
Luck chilling below this smoke. His luck might run out because he's got an awful lot of Tech 9s and they're hungry. Right on the other side of that smoke. He's now drifted a little bit further back, and there's the commit coming through. He's got so many targets, he won't get any. Benita shuts him down before he can get any significant damage. The flashbang through, will manage to get one before the trade comes in. Mikey and Co need to make big plays happen, and Mikey's doing exactly that. 3 kills coming through off the back of an excellent double spray down, and Miss Harvey suddenly is in a 1v3. Not a 1v2 when she gets 1 pick, but that'll be all Jack with the final touch, and 3-2 now. FiveMinds looking great.
That was a very scary round for them, though, because those Tech 9s, they wreaked havoc as they pushed onto the bomb site. They got a lot of picks there and got the bomb down. So if you're CLG Red right now, I mean, that round went just as well as you could have hoped without actually winning the round. You got a lot of picks, you got the bomb down, got your economy into a fairly decent position. But yeah, that got pretty scary, but it was all down to Mikey and that beautiful triple that he got towards the middle of that B-bomb site. So good stuff from him. But CLG, after doing a lot of economic damage that round, are going to be able to get an AWP and a fairly healthy buy across the board.
Smoke coming through from Miss Harvey, trying to close the distance, and indeed has snuck out very far on the side. Will be able to get a pick onto Mikey. What is this madness? There's actually players behind her on the side, but them chimed in yet. Complete lack of communication for Alter, and Miss Harvey's going insane on the side with 3 picks before she's finally shut down. However, elsewhere, her teammates have all fallen. Claudia gets 1 more pick onto Physique, the Alter for the other side. This leaves a 1v1 with Luck in a minute 19 to play with. This is basically a whole nother round of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, you know that both these players are going to be playing very slowly. Claudia here kind of has a bit of an advantage because she has so much time to work with. But Luck might actually hear her going round right now because she did make a bit of noise, and I'm pretty sure you can hear between that wall. But Luck doesn't seem like he's got any information, so he's just going to be looking towards main, and Claudia's going all the way around. She could actually catch him off guard if she looks the right way.
No, she's not going to do it. because she comes out onto the side and she's busy checking angles, and luck, by just the fact of how deep he was on that train, didn't get checked and was able to shut down the last remaining player for CLG Red, leaving us now in a 5-2 scenario. And what's changing? Because some rounds CLG Red look great, and other rounds it looks disastrous. What's the difference now?
I think with the CLG Red, what they're doing is they're not finding a balance between their executes. They're playing very slowly, but they're not coordinating very well. And I think Train's one of those maps you really do need well coordinated executes. Use those smokes, cut off those common angles, and when you're going in, make sure you can trade, because right now they're losing multiple players and they can't get those trades. But looks like they're going another slow round here. The bomb is towards Ivy, and
they've got
three
Pop
players
Dog.
there. Yeah,
They've got Pop Dog. They've scared off Physique. So now the split play is possible. Claudia actually could lean out and grab a pick on these two players defending Ivy, because she's right there, but she will be just gliding out on the site. No commit just yet. Actually, no pressure at all. Benita and Div will both sneak up Ivy. Physique waiting for them around the corner. With bated breath, I assume, but the kill comes through. Mikey, what's he doing inside the spawn? Manages to grab Potter from behind Benita. Answers with the Tech 9 onto Jan, but Physique will get shut down, actually. Not getting anything more than a trade. Miss Harvey's the last one alive, and there's the shutdown Alter with 2.
yeah. FiveMinds doing a great job there, playing patiently and waiting for the push to come up. And again, CLG Red not really coordinating their pushes, not using that utility in their advantage. As you said, they got a bit of map control early on. They got Pop Dog as well, but then they're not using that map control, and then the FiveMinds just having an easy time just shutting them down as they run into the site without any coordination. So CLG Red, they've got 5 smokes now, and this is a bit of a chance to get something going. But remember, this is pretty much an eco round.
I'd just like to draw attention to the fact that I believe that would be Mikey last round, with a UMP just walked slowly through a main and came in behind the players at Ivy. That went quite well for him, but Benita's got something working out for her as he gets one pick, but there's the shutdown coming through. Mikey with the triple spray down, and that was insane.
Mikey's having a fun time with his sprays. Potter does find one, though, with the P250. She's actually found herself an AK as well. So this could actually work out for a Potter! What is she doing? That's 2 huge kills, and she's got Miss Harvey for support as well. And suddenly, this round is looking possible for CLG Red. Potter with a huge round. She's got herself an AK. I think she should probably pass that over to Miss Harvey, because she does have full HP and armor, but they're going to be going towards the B-bomb site, and this is not a bad call.
Yeah, no, obviously Luck will have rotated to the A site to counter what was happening, so they figure they should be able to get B for free, and indeed, that is the truth. Luck now, though, makes his own interesting call, and he's going to be challenged by Miss Harvey, who's read this scenario perfectly, and will be able to shut down the pick with that AK. I think CLG Red back on the board now, 3-6.
Yeah, so I think that round was really based on Potter's play, because she did a great job there with the getting the opening pick, stealing the weapon away, and then getting 2 nice kills after that. So that was more individual play. But now that they've got a buy and they're going against Nico, they need to make sure that they can play coordinated and get these smokes down and try and do that. But look at this push coming out through Pop Dog.
Potter.
Not Pop Dog. Ivy.
Benita getting the opening pick there. Potter leaning around A main and now having to drift back because Physique. What's he doing? Luck actually also getting aggressive on the other side of the map as Potter picks up Mikey. Luck will overextend into Claudia, and this eco round for FiveMinds has kind of fallen apart. Alter tries to get one as well, but that won't work out, and now Jag. Is he really trying to out-open Orper with a USP?
The USP is very accurate at long range, but I don't think it's going to work out for him, as Jag is alone, 1 versus 5. This definitely should be off CLG Red, but it's going to be down to Jag to maybe steal away a weapon. There's got quite a few players who are quite low. Potter and Benita, they could drop here.
Oh, Potter, you can't miss shots like that.
Yeah, this is gonna signal the end for Jag. He just needs to.
It's unwinnable, I agree, but Potter shouldn't have missed that shot or that one either. The connection through Claudia.
She actually gets it through. I think it was Miss Harvey there pushing up.
Oh, was it Miss Harvey, not Claudia?
So wall bang through a teammate. That's always fun. But FiveMinds are going to buy into this with not much money. So CLG Red have got a good chance to Can I shut down this lead that FiveMinds had going and get back into this game?
Well, it would be disastrous for FiveMinds, sure, particularly because they're on the CT side, which you have to remember is typically favoured in these matchups on train, so it would be a lot more than just a typical round loss. Not quite sure how I feel about them leaving luck over towards B almost every round alone, and I know how CLG Red feel about it. I feel like it's an opportunity, as they're going for the setup now.
And once again, quite a slow play, but this setup from the CT side here, they know that they're limited on utility, so they're trying to play for info right now, trying to push aggressively towards that A main area, but they're not finding anything right now because most of the players for CLG Red are towards the brown holes right now, but because of those aggressive push, they might have a little bit of info, but the rotation's coming in quite slow, and it's going to be all down to Luck to try and find something. That smoke not going to be coming, die completely. Luck finds one, going to go down, gets traded out by Miss Harvey, and here comes the rotate.
Potter using that smoke, it's almost a one-way, but Alter makes it a two-way as he shuts down Potter through the smoke. Now Jag coming in picks up Miss Harvey as well, and Alter will be shut down by Claudia from the back of the side. Mikey coming through though with Jag, do secure bomb train control, leaving it all on Benita. There's the pick on the bomb planter, there's the double spray down, excellently done, and now it's a 1v1. Physique has a kit, but with no utility, and Benita actually having a nade and a Molotov. This should be unwinnable. There's the Molotov. Oh, what were you on? She almost nailed herself. It ended the round. But it won't happen. And Benita will be able to pick up the AWP and save the round for CLG round.
He's going to drop, though, which is one negative to the ramp, but it doesn't matter because she picked her 1 versus 3. Benita going absolutely huge there.
I just watched that nade again, and that came dangerously close. Benita probably would have won the round just off that Molotov, which was smart play, but the 18 nade afterwards definitely would have been hilarious.
Yeah, so Benita there, you have to give it to her. She did a fantastic job at that. It was all down to that double spray and, you know, dropping the Molotov here, but looks like it's going to be a few engagements here, but this is pretty much an eco round. Physics is the only one who has anything, so...
He did manage to get a pick onto the AWP Potter, whose money hasn't been the best, so once that AWP's recovered, it could be bad. Div will be able to shut down Lockdown. Alter falling as well. Is he getting another one to his credit? He's doing a great job on this eco, and he's been able to pick up Miss Harvey's AWP purchase for Potter, meaning that there's very low money now on multiple players for CLG Red, and this could be a very successful eco round for FiveMinds.
Yeah, so as soon as they find that AWP, they take down Benita, and Jag finds the M4. They decide, okay, well, we're not favored in this round. You know, Jag doesn't have any armor, and Physic obviously he's found himself an AWP. So at that point, it's really just worth it, just saving the weaponry, because they did go into that round with almost nothing. It was only Physic who actually had anything going into the round because of what he saved. But if they can save these weapons, it'll be very good. But they are getting chased down, and CLG Red, they're hunting. They know that the money's not great right now. But Physic gets the AWP pick, and it looks like they're going to save this.
Should be easy enough, and indeed, now we're tied up 6-6. In your opinion, Yaku, is that still a tied up scoreline? Because with the CT advantage, that's looking good for CLG Red, actually.
I think if FiveMinds can close out this half and just power through and get to 9-6, I think that's a fine half, to be honest. Because even though this is CT-sided, the T-side has become, because of like the way the meta has shifted and how teams have progressed on this map, I think you can get a lot of rounds on the C-side, especially if you can pick up the pistol. So if they can close this out, it might be possible as trades come in straight away.
Excellent all pick to open up the action, but Miss Harvey and Potter both fire back, and now Luck falls as well, leaving it all on Jag and Alter. Alter, the closest player to the B-side. Oh, don't do this. He's flashing right on out, and I'm not sure I agree with that at all, because now he's been separated from his teammates, and Jag is indeed Molotov out around the corner. He's going to have to wait a long time before he commits.
But Alter in a good position here, drops that smoke, and that's going to force the players into a bit of an awkward position here. But if he can pick up this kill onto Cody, he does get the spray, and now it's a 2v2.
They do have a kit on Jag. Potter peeks around the corner. There are two of them there. They should be able to play this well, but Benita and Potter both get the kills as Jag only gets one in return. And it will be now CLG Red picking up another round. Limited economy. Won't be able to get the AWP or all the utility, but they've been winning.
Yeah, so now this is where it starts to get a little bit scary for FiveMinds because their money's not looking great. They only have a FAMAS on Mikey, and they're a bit limited on the utility. So this is a good chance for CLG Red to maybe close out this half. And you know, once you get 7, 8 rounds on the T side of the train, even 9 rounds, then that's going to be very
Watch Mikey.
difficult.
Mikey very extended here, and he's got so many players right in front of him. He hasn't noticed, and
Oh,
he's making
no!
noise. He's running away with a knife out. They don't react. A little bit of spray damage does come through. A little bit of attack. That means the action needs to come out. Locke able to get one from the upper angle. Potter will shut down Mikey. Locke with a second. Excellently played, and he's actually managed to work his way inside of this upper area. The bomb side. Div will shut down Ultra on the point. Jag chiming in as well, but Locke's got a third, and that should secure the round for FiveMinds because it's all on Potter. And Potter has a almost unwinnable situation.
Bit of a botched flash there as she's going to try and make something happen with the AWP. She's got a lot of time to work with, but because that bomb is down in such a awkward spot, it's going to be very difficult. She does have a smoke and a Molotov to try and make something happen. It's going to be all... Yeah, I was going to say it was going to be all on FiveMinds making a mistake there to give her a chance, but that's not going to happen as she does go down. And FiveMinds, if they can get 8-7, I think this is still doable for them if they can get the... So this is crucial for them. They need to get this round because, I mean, it's that 1 round difference, just giving yourself a lead going into the second half can make the difference, whether it be just a mental thing or even just an actual physical round difference. As they have actually picked up a double up now, and double up on train is quite powerful, so let's see what they can do with this.
It's definitely an odd situation to watch, but double up on train for CZ is not at all. That's normal. Kind of an older tactic, actually. I remember CS source double up on train, and we'll see if it has the same effect as those legendary games. Locke posted up very aggressively towards the B side, will be flashed out, and they did see him, so he needs to play very cautiously, regain a position towards the back of the site. Elsewhere, Bomb's actually leaning towards A now, and we might have a split coming through.
Yeah, and just to point out as well, Potter doesn't have any armor. Physic here. Right, she finds something, decides to back off as that bomb is going to be making its way down Pop Dog here. Claudia is smoked off. She can look over the smoke though to possibly spot Jag. I don't think he actually saw him as Mikey gets the kill onto Claudia. Physic here holding by the Ivy area, drops that Molotov. That's going to slow them down. There's a lot of players there. All 3 other members are towards us. Bonita takes a lot of damage there. She almost went down.
But watch Mikey's flank coming through here. He's just running all the way to the top of Ivy. Oh. If he brings his gun out in time, he could have 3 kills all lined up. He does get 1. That's a quick shutdown. Miss Harvey with the bomb sprints towards B. His physique brings up Bonita elsewhere. Div will get 1. Now it's on Div and Miss Harvey. And the question is, can they draw enough attention that Miss Harvey gets the plant for free? They can, but now Div got 1. Make that 2 almost picks over towards A. And Miss Harvey only has 1 player to deal with so far. Div will not be able to get Mikey. And that's crucial because now Miss Harvey with clever play has been able to get 1 more, and that Molotov should stop Alter. I say should though is the operative word because the fuse comes through. 5 seconds and the kit guarantees the round. And that takes some confidence.
He just pulled an all-off Meister.
Thank God he didn't pull a summit.
Yeah, so it was almost a summit, but it ended up being an all-off Meister, which is a bit of an ode to the... I think that was the first ever graffiti, wasn't it, on Overpass? The diffuse at ESL Cologne 2014.
Yes, I believe so.
Diffusing in the flame. So, yeah, good job there from FiveMinds. It got a bit scary. CLG did well there to bring that back from, I think it was a 2v4. But FiveMinds are going to pick up that 8th round, and they're going to win the first half as they head into the T side. And it's going to be all down to this pistol round. If FiveMinds can pick that up, they have a good chance of making this happen. And CLG Red, I mean, they're on the CT side now. You know, they have a bit of an advantage. So if they can get the pistol, they could actually run away with this game.
And of course, as we're getting into the first pistol round, this is a good time to note that this broadcast from my Shoutcast View is sponsored by the one and only Gamer Subs, energy drinks for gamers, and you can get 10% off your first order with the coupon code iShoutcastView. So I definitely would recommend checking them out. You get 10% off, and you get to get some awesome energy drinks in the mix.
Yeah, make sure you check them out. Anyway, going into this round here, bit of a standard buy. You've got utility on Jag, armor across the board, and one kit on the CT side here. As the outside push is coming out, Benita with a nice shot there onto Mike. He's going to get that headshot. Physic is pushing up. Is he going to spot the player on the left? He does. Jag gets a kill as well. Claudia now going to be answering back, finds one kill. It's still a 3 versus 3. This is still definitely doable for either team here, as Physic going up on top of the train. I don't know if that's a good idea here. He's going to be in an engagement with Claudia. Does get the kill. It's now a 2 versus 3. FiveMinds have the advantage, and that bomb is still ticking. They do have a kit, but they need to get these kills, and it's just not going. Potter's going to be trying to stick the defuse, but she's going to go down as FiveMinds do pick up the pistol. So this is looking good for them.
I believed for a moment, for a brief moment, I believe Potter might have been able to sneak down the fuse. However, she was obviously hurt and shot down. That'll be now decent round lead for FiveMinds. They do obviously have the less favoured side, the terrorist side, but it's a very, very possible game for them to win.
Yeah, so FiveMinds now with that pistol can get a few rounds on the board, but I mean, as we saw in the first half, these pistols can wreak havoc on this map, especially on the CT side of train. That long range here could work out for the Deagle, but Miss Harvey's missing a lot of shots as Alter can't land it as well. Can we please get a kill? Still a 5v5 right now. Benita has a scout. This angle could work out, but Alter with a beautiful shot, finally hitting something.
Potter. Well done with the Deagle, but oh no, she just stands in fire. She immediately, after getting a sweet Deagle pick, just decides that she can go out on no higher note.
Can I get a 1G in the chat?
Yeah, no, that was the honest to God 1G. Well done. That will be some excellent means to explain that CLG Red were not able to win that round, and it's now 10-7 against them. Now, we were talking earlier, this is one of the most heavily sided maps in the pool currently, but is it this sided? Is this winnable still for CLG?
I think it is still winnable. I mean, obviously this round is a bit of an eco round, so they're going to try and do as much damage as they can. As Jack's going to be kind of hunting a little bit. Should be an easy cleanup, but yeah, as we were saying, CLG Red, they can still make this happen. I mean, it all depends on if they can, you know, get that AWP going on Potter, because the AWP on this map is very, very crucial. Those long lines of sight, the AWP can just completely shut them down, and that was something that FiveMinds struggled with. They didn't have a solid AWP the entire time. So they were struggling actually holding them off, and that's why they ended up losing 7 rounds in the end there on their CT side. However, CLG Red here do finally have the AWP. Potter does not have any armor though because of the force buy that came in. So unfortunately for her, these could go down to these rifles. Physic here, going to have an AWP of his own as FiveMinds are setting up for another fairly slow round here.
Slow for both sides now on the buy. Potter going glass cannon AWP. My dog wants in on the cast. I don't know if that was audible, but she's very excited for CLG Red. And it will be Potter with this glass cannon off on the side, able to get the opening pick. That's huge. The follow-through will come through as well. Excellent opening snapshot. Claudia comes through as well. Div chimes in. And just like that, it's now all down to one AWP. Physique, he has one. Oh, that was a nice shot. But how much more can he really get?
Physic here alone in a 1 versus 4 does not look possible for him. That bomb is down on top of the train, unfortunately. Does find a nice kill onto Benita though, but there's still 3 more CT players to find. Claudia is quite low, but going to be playing passive angles here. Miss Harvey looking towards Physic, actually spots the legs. He's going to get the kill, and that is going to be CLG Red picking up an all-important round here, because FiveMinds, if they won that one, it would have been quite difficult for CLG to be Red to come back from that, because their economy isn't too great right now.
I think we actually, you know, while we have this moment, we do need to apologise briefly to Twitch chat. It's pretty obvious. We did miss meme the 1G. That was not a pure 1G.
No, it wasn't.
The Molotov was not thrown by Potter. And I'm sorry for that. I hope you'll accept me.
I'm not apologizing for that, because this is Twitch chat. Whenever someone dies to Molly, you literally just see 1Gs all over the chat. I'm well aware that Summit died to his own Molotov, but this is Twitch chat. There's no rules.
I have a certificate in memeing, and Twitch chat can take it away. And I really don't want that, because the certificate means a lot to me.
Listen, the majority of Twitch chat will agree that if somebody dies to a Molotov, you spam 1G. Doesn't matter if it's their own Molotov. That's the rules of Twitch chat. You know, Twitch chat is Twitch chat. It's its own thing.
Well, we will be getting through into the next round currently. Watch FiveMinds. This is a very, very passive setup. And it will be 5 AKs, decent utility, all just lurking towards B. And I'm not sure how I feel about this, because they're all gathered in one area, and they're not denying map control, which means that if CLG Red start poking, they're going to start figuring they might as well rotate towards B, and now the smoke's coming out just as that realisation was being made. Potter with 2 quick opening picks. Miss Harvey jumps in as well to the top of the train. Physique and Alter do get picks in return, but not really much they could do save plant the bomb as Benita absolutely obliterates Physique. It's a 1v3 for Alter, and he won't be able to get Benita on the first peak. He will be able to see Div humming, but that was an excellent headshot, I'm not gonna lie.
Die there with a brilliant shot towards the end as CLG Red pick up yet another round. And we were talking about the AWP on this map. I did mention it before as Potter holding it down, doing a great job with the AWP as always. As CLG Red are closing the gap, they're going to bring it down to only a 2-round gap as FiveMinds find themselves in a bit of an awkward situation here in terms of the economy. Going to be just buying a few upgraded pistols. But yeah, Pansy did mention here, casters just ignore Twitch chat, don't read the cesspool.
Yeah,
I do agree. I do agree with that.
I normally do, but I felt like I owed chat an apology because I'm normally on point with my memes, right? I normally nail my memes, but I felt like I failed myself. The real apology was to myself.
I mean, it is Pansy saying it though, and she's experienced in dealing with Twitch chat, so you know that advice is taken on board definitely.
There's a recovery meme. There's a nice potato touchdown nade from Potter. And it will be. Now the opening pick going their way off of Nate. No, Benita as well. This is actually some nice shots being hit across the board. CLG have woken up and they're getting all the picks. Benita playing a tiny angle.
Beautiful.
And making it work. FiveMinds, their lead has dwindled and now it's all but 1 round. All but lost.
So CLG Red there, picking up on the fact that FiveMinds only had pistols there and using the long range of this map to give themselves a very good advantage and use those rifles and not letting those pistols get within range where they can be lethal. So CLG Red there, good heads up play from them and just keeping track on the sort of economic situation of the other team. But now we're back into a buy round. FiveMinds, if they want to maintain their lead and give themselves a bit of advantage, they're going to need to do this. But CLG with an aggressive push here. Alter's waiting for it, though, as he gets 2 kills. And that gives him a 2-man advantage. And this is an opportunity for FiveMinds to get a really nice lead here. As CLG Red are playing with 2 men down. But Potter making another impact kill with the AWP happen.
Potter's
going to
been
pick up one.
going off this second half. Really struggled first half just to make impressions. But second half, it's all been justified now as she's grabbed almost a guaranteed 2 kills every round, and it's really looking up now as the top frag for their team. 19 frags, and very impressive ones at that. FiveMinds, though, presumably, they hear Potter and they go, we want none of that, and it looks like it's going to be an A-split coming through. Div hanging out inside the heaven area. We'll need to drop down. Benita playing very passive as well. And there's Lockdown there in the site. First pick goes the way of Jack. Div falls on the site. Potter and Benita are the 2 players who can answer back. And they're split up. Benita will be able to get the first pick. A nice spray headshot transfer, but Zeke will be able to shut him down. And now Potter needs to land those excellent AWP frags. We're just talking up. There's one. And Jack, very close, should be able to get the drop on her. And Physique will be the player to actually do it with a nice sliding AWP shot. CLG Red lose the round, and FiveMinds are back in the driver's seat, at least for a moment.
Yeah, so that was one thing we were pointing out before as well. Physique was the man that needed to shut down Potter and kind of counter the AWP on the other side, and he's been stepping up a little bit. He's definitely being the driving force behind FiveMinds right now. 23 and 13 for him. Both AWPers on either side doing a great job here, but this is going to be a fast round. But CLG Red, they do have a double AWP right now. So this is something that could work in their favor because the lines of sight on this map are very long. So let's see what Benita and Potter can do here as that Molotov is going to slow things down. Benita with a nice angle there on Physics, going to leg Physic down to 16 HP, and that's already going to be a good start. That nade, is it actually going to land? No. Benita does take a little bit of damage. But that's an early advantage for CLG Red.
Yeah, CLG holding actually really cool angles over on Ivy. Alter with a little bit of a boost, trying to peek over onto the B side. Won't see anything, which might precipitate a rotate. And you can see the bomb rotating that way. Mikey does pick up Div, and that could be the opener. As now over towards A, there is a chance, but no, the rotates come through. Claudia hears everything. So she should be able to call the rotate towards B, based off of hearing that, because the only place they could be doing towards A is now Pop Dog. That's fairly easy to check. There are the nades coming out towards B. Miss Harvey playing passive. Molotov goes out, but she actually allows Alter just to run onto the side and force the block. What's Alter doing? The trade kill comes through. Potter up top does have one quick kill, and will be able to back off. Safe and sound for now, but isn't watching upper where there is a player hanging out and considering pushing. Bomb plant should come through from Luck. And now it's all v all Potter v Physique in the upper area, and Mikey decides to intervene. It will be just like that. The FiveMinds putting up on 14 rounds, or sorry, 13 rounds.
So, I mean, that was all down to that early pick that FiveMinds got, you know, when they went into their bomb site with a man advantage, 5v4. At that point on the CT side, if you can't favourably trade, then you're going to have a bad time in FiveMinds using that man advantage and getting the round. So, good stuff from them, and Jag is going to be on the Mach 10 here. He notices that CLG Red should be on an eco round, so he's going to try and farm up some cash with that SMG, as FiveMinds are looking to take this to 14 rounds.
That'll be Potter playing very passive on the site. The entirety of CLG Red kind of leaning towards A, stacked on it, lurking, looking for a few surprise picks. Div gets one. Miss Harvey with a second, but Lock Mikey and Lock again will trade the frags even. There's a nice snap from Benita, but I'm not sure that's enough. Actually,
No
Div,
way.
with the
No
tap
way they're
shots,
going
how
to
did
do
that
this.
work? And now they're in a 2v1. Luck's the only player that can stop this, and he's got one headshot to do it, putting in a 1v1. This is tough for him because he doesn't have the bottom plant, but he has a vast weapon advantage. And this should be entirely winnable if he can disengage. He doesn't need to. Div challenges. Lock shuts him down. And FiveMinds GG are now on 14 rounds.
CLG Red there made that look possible there. None of them had any armor. They had a scout in play, a few upgraded pistols. So, fantastic job from them. They almost made it possible there. Potter, this time, does have an AWP, but she does not have any armor. So, unfortunately for her, she's going to have a hard time against these rifles. But we've seen how capable she is with the AWP, if she can make something happen.
Molotovs from Luck to go ahead and guarantee their control of upper A, and nice map control across the board from FiveMinds. If they kind of spread out, play the default, look for picks where they can get them. And Benita and Potter will be the players towards Ivy, where there might be an opportunity for either team. There's Physique, flashed out, the AWP rings out, Benita crumbles, Potter will re-peek and actually land the AWP shot through the wall onto Physique, dropping him down to about half HP. But the re-challenge won't be there for a few more moments.
Once again here, FiveMinds getting that opening pick. They're playing the T side pretty well here. They're working for that opening pick and then going into the bomb site with a man advantage, which makes things a lot easier when you're trading out every kill. But it's going to be all down to where's that AWP gone? Potter's actually dropped that AWP for an M4, which I'm not too sure. She's holding a close angle here, so that's why she's got a rifle at the moment. But if she can pick that AWP back up, you know, she might be able to make a bit of an impact in this round. But FiveMinds slowly making their way towards the B bomb site here.
Watch
There's only
Steve.
one player.
She's getting so aggressive and just drifts into Pop Dog where Alter was waiting. Claudia chimes in return to get a pick onto Alter, but it's still a 3v4. There's the rotate coming through off the back of the kills that have come through. Mikey says, I think we can take A, and indeed he can with a quick shot to shut down Claudia. Potter chimes in for what it's worth now twice. The two AWP shots to even up the player count, and now this is entirely doable for Miss Harvey or Potter. Potter didn't spot that player drifting into Pop Dog. And it will be them going out to take the site now and making decent progress towards it. There's the first pick coming through as Physique slides out to shut down Miss Harvey. Potter will be coming in as well. There's the Molotov to guarantee Bomb can't be defused for the next few moments, but actually the bomb's planted elsewhere.
Oh,
There's
Potter.
a nice flick from Potter, but full blind with the bomb timer getting ever closer. This needs to be solved lightning fast. There it is, full blind, but there's no kit. And as such, it's going to be match point for FiveMinds.
That is so crushing there. Potter doing a fantastic job showing how strong she is with the AWP. Getting a 4K that round. Absolutely brilliant effort. Unfortunately, though, the lack of a kit is going to mean that they can't pick up the round, and FiveMinds do find themselves on map point here. And that's quite an impressive round from Potter, though. Unfortunately, not going to be able to pick up the round.
And I'd just like to draw attention to Potter's KD currently.
Yeah.
25 and 19. For reference, the next highest player is Dim at 19 and 18.
I think it's Die, by the way.
Really? I'll take
yeah,
your word for it. Oh, Miss Harvey! One pick with the Mag 7 before they go down, and a decent amount of damage too. Die. Were newly chastised. Will be drifting out with the 5-7 Potter joining them as well, and will be decent damage going through. Die managing to grab one before they fall. Physique will be able to shut down another with the AWP Benita though. Clears out the site. This is a 2v3 now. Physique at the very back up top as his teammate falls. The snaps need to come through, and Potter's aware of his position.
Oh
Will
my
be able
God.
to shut him down, and CLG Red stay alive.
Potter is going absolutely huge right now. She's just shutting things down, and to be honest, it's definitely, it shows how good this map is for AWP, and AWPers can really go off because of the long lines of sight. Then she's all the way to the back of the B bomb site, not anywhere near the bomb, but she's just closing out these players one by one, and doing a great job. And now we're back on the double AWP here, and last time the double AWP did make an impact. See if it can happen again. As FiveMinds here, they have map point. They don't need to force into this or anything. They're going to make sure they have a complete full buy when they go to close out this map. There should be another round for CLG Red. So, can they do it? Can they take this to overtime? Let's see what they can do here.
You gotta watch out for the rush out of Pop Dog, which actually looks threatened from Physique. If he does that, that would be a very interesting strat. However, the much more conventional play will be the B-Take, which is being threatened. One flash on Alter, presumably to go out of lower. Mikey with the bomb, lurking towards upper, and now the site takes underway. Miss Harvey flying very far back with this rifle. Will be able to tap away at a few heads, not landing anything though, and the distance is closing. One pick finally comes through. Alter though is close enough distance to be able to shut down the AWP Potter. Benita coming through with the second wheel. Will be supporting his teammates as they all pick up kill, and it's D with 2 actually to that, and it's looking like a good plant from FiveMinds and good eco. And that'll be all.
Peekaboo. Physic there. I think he was there a bit undetected as Miss Harvey runs into him. Did find himself an AWP, but he goes down. Didn't have any armor. But FiveMinds here finally going to be able to get themselves a bit of a buy going, and they're going to be looking to close this game out. Still a double AWP on CLG Red. They managed to finish that round and save both AWPs.
This is basically their shot, right? Because if they lose this, they're going to be broke for another round. I suppose they'll have one more buy, but it's going to be rough. So the pressure is on FiveMinds now. They do have match point, and they do have full weaponry, basically. But look at the aggression from Potter. This is actually huge. Nothing here, but that's actually really big, because now they know FiveMinds are considering towards A, and they put the majority of their players there, which will allow Claudia and Dip to push even more aggressively forward. Actually, what's this aggression coming through? It works out kind of. Claudia does get one, but D gets traded, and D is so low. Or sorry, our protector Claudia is so very low. 11 HP, and I feel like that aggression from CLG Red might have just backfired massively.
Yeah, I think, I don't know why they went for that, because they went for that earlier on as well, and Alta, even last time, was able to shut them down, but Benita finds one, but Mikey's going to answer back straight away. It's that smoke is not going to land. Mikey does take a little bit of damage as well.
Oh no! Benita had a player, but wasn't able to snap the shot in time. And now you have the two AWPs both advancing down the train lanes. This is the classic train AWP setup. However, won't be working. Claudia's actually still looking towards B. There's the AWP kill from Potter. They've got no HP though, and the falling kill from Luck will come through. Now 2v2 for the game, and Benita's drifted out, but she misses a key shot. The follow through will land though, and now actually this is entirely winnable for CLG Red. They've pulled back from the brink of disaster, And it's all on Jag. One man with an AK. Benita will
Oh,
crumble now.
beautiful.
11 HP for Claudia. 20 seconds remaining. Maybe just consider running. 15 seconds now, and Jag knows where she is. Drifting towards, she's seen a little bit of her, but Claudia hits the shot. And 13 to 15, we're going even further.
Wow, that was scary. That looked possible for Jank there because the last player was on such low HP. And in a 2 versus 1, you get one player, the last player with low HP. Definitely seems doable, but using that patience, sorry, was it? It was Claudia. Claudia managing to close that round out. And you were right, FiveMinds now, they're a bit broke, so they're going to be playing for the last round, basically, as they don't have any armor going into this. That grenade should do a bit of damage as well. Benita has a lot of players coming towards her. He's going to drop the smoke. Should be able to pick up a nice spray down here. 2, 3. Can she get...
Pistol?
Oh my god, Benita.
That's insane. Alter. All alone now as his team is all crumbled. We'll be able to get one pick, but that spray down. Oh, Benita could get the ace. Go, Benita, I believe.
Oh, no, Alter.
Alter has a sick 1 dig. And now failing some Nico-level shenanigans. That should be all on the round.
There we go.
Indeed it will be. And now we're 1 round away from overtime. 15-14. FiveMinds GG. It looked so good for them, but now CLG are absolutely back in this game, and they're 1 round away from putting us all the way into overtime.
Yeah, so good job from Benita there. I don't want to overhype that too much because obviously the players didn't have any armor, but obviously those Tech 9s and Deagles aren't anything to turn your nose up at. As she did a fantastic job closing that out. But anyway, round 30. This has gone the distance. Are we going to see overtime here? Can CLG Red bring this back? Yeah.
CLG, they put 4 players on A. And that actually seems to be the right call, because there's the A play coming through. Potter on this side. Will be able to isolate the player at E-box. Claudia chimes through as well. Now 2 picks going away. CLG Red are threatening overtime.
No.
Mikey does manage to burn Potter alive. 2 kills from Claudia, and D pull it back as Alter gets 1, and it's all on Mikey to secure his team the game and stop overtime from threatening CLG Red with a chance. Mikey has a Molotov and a bomb, so he's actually ideally positioned. He's able to spray through and grab D, but there's the flank kill. And after some count, he's able to secure it, and indeed shoots the body to guarantee he's dead, and we're going to overtime.
Wow, CLG Red. What a fantastic comeback. This game has turned into a really exciting one, but anyway, yeah, FiveMinds, they're throwing away their lead a little bit there. But CLG Red definitely showing their resilience, making the comeback happen, and now we are going to overtime. Can they do it? Can CLG Red actually close this game out? They've brought it back. Now it's going to be on them, and FiveMinds, they might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed here. The momentum is definitely, momentum's definitely on CLG Red side, and obviously a little bit of BM coming in as well with the body shooting that could get in their heads.
No, that wasn't BM. It's just that, as you know, CSGO is tied to Left 4 Dead. They have a lot of the same maps, and there's some hints they're in the same universe. So Benito was making sure that there wasn't any chance of a zombie attack. Actually,
okay, that definitely makes sense. Once again,
but Jack and Luck managed to capitalize on that B aggression, like you were, I'm assuming, about to say. That's never worked for CLG.
I don't know why they keep going for that. FiveMinds always hold for that. They always expect that. But anyway, man advantage for them. Physics can answer back, and then this round, it looks like it's going to go in the favor of FiveMinds. I don't know why they keep going for that push. I mean, it's not bad, you know, when you're playing with, you know, under, like, less weaponry, or you're man down and you've only got pharmacies, 5-7s or whatever. But on a full buy round in a 5v5 situation, I don't agree with that. And especially not when it's not worked twice in a row.
Potter should have seen Alter there, but Alter saw her, and as a result, first pick will go the Wild Potter, but her position's known. Mikey's putting the distance. There's a kiss cam, and Mikey senses it first, shutting down Potter through the smoke. And it's 16-15, FiveMinds with a dominant first round of overtime.
Yeah, so as we were mentioning, that push did not work in their favor, and CLG Red now looking at money. If they lose this round, FiveMinds could sweep the T side of overtime here, because obviously with a MR3 10k format, doesn't leave the CTs with much after losing 2 rounds, but they are well equipped into this round here, as Potter back on the up. I just want to point out, Potter has 30 kills, so she's definitely forming right now with the up. Doing a great job, but Physic is also doing a good job with the op on the other side, 28 and
Miss
20.
Harvey might be about to have a bad day because she's just spotted one. She has a rifle out, but FiveMinds are waiting and
Oh,
the distance
no.
close. Mikey guarantees the site, only taking one headshot from the M4, and that's the B plant coming through for FiveMinds. Die will be able to open up one in reaction, and indeed tries to go out onto the site. The Zip though lands an excellent shot. It's now down to the side retake. Mikey crumbles to Benita. Oh, and all the kills are coming through now. Is Di and Claudia both pick up one as well, and it's all on the Navior physique. He's been legendary so far, but he needs to win that pistol fight. He does! Then Scope won't come through, though. Claudia saves the round for CLG Red, and they've answered back. We're tied up 16-16.
That was a crucial round for CLG Red. As I was mentioning, their money was not great, and it's still not great. They're not going to be able to buy it fully into this round. But good job there. They did lose, I think, 1 or 2 members early on, so they were playing with a man disadvantage, but they managed to bring it back. They're going to be able to buy into this round here. Miss Harvey only on a mag 7, but that AWP is on Potter, and that seemed to be the crucial thing in this game here. If Potter's on an AWP, they can definitely make things happen, as we are heading into the 3rd round of overtime. Which
It is
team...
interesting, though.
Yeah.
Potter's T-side AWPing really was underwhelming.
Yeah.
Now she's at 30 frags and demolishing CT side. And Miss Harvey actually pushes aggressive with a mag 7 towards B and grabs a free pick on the luck, prompting the A-take to come out. There's the aggression working for them finally, I suppose.
Yeah, in that situation, I kind of agree with it. You have a mag 7, you need to close the distance, and also you went alone, so there's not a risk of losing 2 players. But the trade's happening.
Potter.
Potter with a nice shot, but it's going to be down to Alter 1 versus 2 here. And he's quite low on HP, and both CLG members are full HP. Should be able to close it out. There we go. Benita is going to close that out as CLG Red pick up 2 rounds in their CT side of overtime, and it's going to be on FiveMinds here to try and take this a second overtime or ultimately lose the game.
Alter and co. You know, you questioned, you said, what's the mental effects of all of this? I think we've seen that. They're bouncing right back, and all the credit to them. This is not a professional team. And I think that disparity should be highlighted. CLG Red are a salaried professional team, and FiveMinds aren't. So, all the credit to them. They're absolutely looking very good in this game.
So, yeah, I mean, CLG Red have been in this situation before. They've played on land, they've played in front of crowds. They've got a lot of pressure on them. You know, a lot of people are looking at these guys, and they get a lot of flack from the community as well, because of the whole arrangement with the the salary and the team house and everything. But, you know, that's one advantage that they do have. You know, everyone's always looking at them, and they're always under pressure. Whereas FiveMinds they've not really seen these types of pressure situations before. So, you know, losing a lead, you know, going into overtime could be a lot worse for them as it is for CLG Red. But heading into this round now, this is important for FiveMinds. They need to get rounds on this this half of overtime.
And it will be the B site hold threatened initially, but FiveMinds will fall back and guarantee it for now. Elsewhere, there's a bit of an engagement happening over towards the Ivy area. Benita did take some spam through the smoke, but that'll be all the damage dealt thus far, and it's a very default round coming out from CLG.
Still very slow here. I think neither team are willing to give away any free kills here. Alter is going to try and flash himself into the B holes, but is a bit reluctant to go for that peek. There is a player around the corner here. It's going to be Claudia. We could be seeing an engagement here. Claudia's playing very passively, as is Alter. This clock is winding down right now. It's down to 50 seconds.
Yeah, you're at 50 seconds remaining. CLG Red need to pick up bomb and pick a side. Because they're waiting entirely too long. I came here to watch NACS, not Navi. Now will be the smokes coming out towards A. Decent amount of time remaining on the clock, and yeah, you call out Alter. Watch Physique though. He's got a ton of action on his screen. He will trade evenly with Potter. Mikey able to grab Guy and will be. And Jack able to shut down the bomb planter in the smoke. That's huge. We talked about the time. 20 seconds remaining. Potter goes down. Claudia dives the side, gets one before she's shut down, and they just had no time to play with that execute.
I think it was all on Jag there. He stopped the bomb plant from happening in the smoke, and he picked up another kill as well. So that was all on Jag there, making it happen, as FiveMinds have tied it up 17-17. And if they can sweep this, that would be pretty crazy. after being down in overtime at the beginning. But anyway, heading into this round here, FiveMinds, obviously they're on the CT side as well, so they need to keep their economy good. But engagements could be happening early on.
And you can see the pressure coming out over towards the outside. This is
Physic.
a reaction to the last
Oh no,
round.
he's trapped. Physic, but he gets a kill! Physic!
That's insane! And he's got one more, maybe. No, Miss Harvey will shut him down over toward B. And it will be actually grabbing one kill over on the A side as well. And he won't make that too. Over on A, this actually is great for CLG. Now they're able to reach there, go towards A, Alter. And Luck need to do something incredible. Alter getting a decent amount of flak through the smoke. Will drift out and manage to grab one kill onto Miss Harvey. Behind Luck, Benita. And Alter's got decent damage. Luck grabs die. Alter with the pistol out grabs another and secures the 1v1. Bombs down, yes, but Alter has an AWP. He has a Molotov. And he has enough time to play with that kit and smoke. There's the Molotov through. Oh, he'll be out. Tap comes out. And Benita, what are you doing? Closes now when it will be barely in time. Moments. And CLG Red pick up the round. 18-17. We could go double overtime. Or we could go all the way.
CLG Red here are looking to close this out. FiveMinds, they are going to be able to scramble together a buy. They've got a bit of a decent buy. Actually, a great buy here. 2 AWPs here. Luck and Physic both on AWPs. But CLG Red are on match point. One more round and they will take the game 19-17 here. Physic, though, with an early engagement, is going to take down Die. That's going to give them a man advantage, and it's all on CLG Ren to try and answer back here. But there's no opportunity for trade. Potter looking towards there, but Luck is going to get a kill on the B bomb site.
I can't take double OT. Please, no. Potter manages to escape. Oh, but the refrag comes through. Nice repeat. Very well done from Potter. And the bomb this whole time has been drifting over towards the B side. You can see the consolidation of CLG players now, and there's only one player there. That's Luck at the back of the site with an AWP. If they execute now, it's a 3v1 site take, and the rest of the players over on FiveMinds are very, very isolated. And the drift is coming through. A little bit of presence from Potter. Out, and she will, bunny hop out onto the site. Luck, here's the noise, and will play appropriately, but the bomb will go down for free. No contact yet, and this is absurd. Look, how has he stayed alive without any reaction whatsoever from CLG? The flashbangs come through at close range. The first pick will come through. That's a key pick. And now Benita is forced to play behind the bomb train, as Potter is playing kind of as the ace in the hole inside the upper B apps, and the rotate coming through. Should guarantee Benita's death. 1 kill to her credit, but that'll be all. Potter now in a 1v2. For potentially the game, or double OT. And Potter's got the B-hop out. There's the quick scope, not coming through. Physique secures double OT. It's 18-18 in FiveMinds. Stay alive.
Yeah, that looked a little bit scary there. Those Molotovs, though, they saved the utility and used it and just piled it on towards the back of the B bomb site there. And that put, I think it was it Claudia or was it Dai in a very hard situation there, because the Molotov was just raining in and she couldn't stay alive there on the bomb. And she did end up going down. She did get a kill, but unfortunately Potter not being able to hit that final shot as we are going into double overtime. This is starting to be a very, very exciting game.
Starting to be. Where have you been for the last few nights?
You know what I meant, but this is an exciting one. This is definitely.
I suppose today's like 2 in the morning and you're drugged out of your mind, so it's all fair.
Yeah, this is way too much excitement for 2 AM in the morning for me, but it is keeping me awake, which is a good thing.
Yeah, there you go.
CLG Red are definitely
CLG.
Yeah, putting on a show there, but Benita jumping across there with a knife out as Zig picks up the kill with the open. That's again a man advantage of FiveMinds, and they're doing a good job here just maintaining this man advantage.
Potter playing through the smoke will surely be tempted to go for the 3-peak. That's kind of the mentality of an AWPer. You always know you're the better AWPer. We'll see if it takes effect this time. Actually, D, around the corner from Mikey, but falls off just as Mikey begins to push. Mikey's actually pushed this several times. Now as the smoke throws come through and the A-side executes beginning to come in, this could be dangerous. Miss Harvey and co all coming through. Mikey, don't we talked about him. Look at that aggressive position. It works out for him. He's able to get the first pick. On the site, Jag needs to show up now. And he will not spot Miss Harvey until she's in E-box as the Names come through and isolate him. Miss Harvey's able to shut down Mikey. However, Jag trades evenly, and that's bomb down his E-box, meaning that Claudia's in a bit of a sticky situation, and Jag will excellently manoeuvre through the smoke. And it's a pistol out for Potter as they fly round the corner into the waiting arms of Physique, who, to his credit, has been nutty this match. 37 kills.
Physique has definitely turned up. I mean, Potter and Physique have kind of been trading off here. Both of them have been fighting for the top spot on the server. Physique takes the lead a little bit, and it shows in the scoreline, 19-18. FiveMinds picking up the first round of the second overtime as they've put themselves in a decent position. And CLG Red still have a lot for them here. They've got a lot of utility to work with. Potter's still got the AWP as well. They need a round here. They can't let FiveMinds sweep this first round of overtime. As going to see a bit of a stack towards the brown holes here, and all 5 members here up in these holes, and looks like we are going to be seeing a B push.
Luck has a Molotov. This could be a barbecue, Yakut. This could be absolutely insane, but the Molotov is too late. Claudia gets one big on the altar. There's the Molotov.
Oh, there we go.
I take it back. There's the barbecue. Look, he's got one, and he's got 2 slightly charred pieces of meat. However, Physique will chime in as soon as he falls deep. That's into the side. The bomb plant should be able to get it. Oh no, the Molotov! It's barbecue season. I didn't realise.
I know I don't want to say it 'cause some people are getting triggered, but can I get a few 1Gs in the chat? I think at this point, let's just do it. It's Twitch chat, might as well. But good job there on the Molotov, and you kind of questioned him a little bit. You were saying that, oh no, it's too late, but he realized that and threw it towards the bomb site, because you have to cross there. That you can't push forward up the when you get down the ramp. You have to go right. You have to go into the bomb site, and Luck realized that, and he dropped the Molotov there. And as they were crossing into the bomb site, he got himself a Molotov kill and sprayed down the other player. So good stuff.
Can we point out, Physique is now 1 kill away from 40.
Ooh, we just got a drop on the side.
But Claudia DCs. No pause is called. I think you can pause according to ESEA rules because nobody's died, but it's not happening. Jag will be here as well, and it looks like it's going to be an IV push from the now man down CLG Red side.
That's really unfortunate here because they've already lost 2 rounds on their side of overtime, but Di's going to answer back here, and she's going to level things out here. But
Jag with one! No, that'll be all. And 2 players remaining. I was about to say 3, but Physique chimed in. That's his 40th kill in the round, and he's going to get his 41st as Benita goes down as well, going absolutely insane. But now Miss Harvey in a 1v3. Got 1 round, and there's a nice one-tap scream. I didn't realise you were on the server. And it's an entirely possible round. 2 orbs facing her, though, and the Molotov will force her out of her preferred position. She shouldn't be peeking these long angles against the double orb, and I'm sure she wouldn't be if she realised that's what she was facing. As she closes now, Alter is up top, and will get shot down. No, the 5-7 comes through. CLG Red don't get a single round that half.
that is quite heartbreaking, to be honest, because with the player dropping, I'm not sure why pause didn't come in there. Bit unfortunate there, but yeah.
I am a little bit shaky on ESEA rules, but I'm pretty sure you can get a replay if no kills had come through.
Yeah, I mean, they could have just called a pause, but I'm guessing they know the ESEA rules better than we do, so I feel like they would have called a pause if they could have done. But that's really unfortunate. FiveMinds sweeping the first half of overtime, and that's going to be quite difficult for them here, because if they lose 1 more round, that's it. It's done. FiveMinds take the game. So CLG Red need to win all 3 rounds of their CT side of the second overtime here, to try and take it to a triple overtime, which I don't think I can handle right now.
You know what? Let's see the triple OT, please. CLG Red, that would be like the best present ever. I definitely want to see that.
If they do this, that'll be pretty insane. If they go down 3 rounds in the double overtime and then pick up 3 rounds in a row on their CT side, that would be pretty insane. However, this is already an insane match, so we'll see what happens.
Now, Claudia
will
be reconnecting. I think, don't they have a gaming house? So they should all be in the same location, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
ESEA
servers are kind of... Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true as well. It could be a crash, but ESEA servers are kind of weird. I've had those situations before where I've been in the same building as somebody, and you know, it's I've just not been able to connect. But anyway, we've got all 10 players on the server now. Can CLG Red do it? We've actually got over 100 viewers right now, so thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Much appreciated. Make sure you show your support in the chat. Make sure you show your support for CLG Red, because they need it right now. They need 3 rounds in a row on their CT side of the second overtime.
To be fair, this is the FiveMinds channel that we've been hired to cast on.
Yeah, but I mean,
show
I don't want to get the
for FiveMinds too.
I don't want to get the Twitch chat to turn against me right now.
Oh,
There's a lot of CLG fans. I'm trying to please the majority right now.
Evil. They hate you no matter what you say. Don't worry about
True,
it.
true. That is true. But anyway,
We're
show
into
your
it.
support for CLG Red if you're supporting them. Show your support for FiveMinds if you're supporting them, because both these teams are on the brink of closing this out. FiveMinds one more round away from taking this match here. And as you can see, both teams are very reluctant to give away anything right now.
Watch D. This is a very aggressive push from her. And it's allowed a decent aggressive position. If Luck gets caught off guard here, that could be the opener they need. And it does look like FiveMinds are leaning towards the A split. And D is perfectly positioned, but Luck's holding the corner, and they're just destined to be separated by a wall. It's like Shakespeare. You could.
Yeah, but I mean, Luck is expecting this right now, and they've been pretty wary about these pushes all game. Like previously in the B holes when they're holding towards there, and this time they're just holding towards A main. But Luck is going to back off. He's going to throw that flashbang here.
That should alert D. She now knows
dangerous.
exactly where he is, but she's made noise. There's 2 players here. Either one of them could get the pick, but Luck will play it passively. And carefully, there's the push. I take it back.
Oh.
To the distance, and Claudia gets the pick. No aid needed. Meanwhile, though, the side take is underway.
Benita
chimes in, though. Claudia! What?
Claudia actually team killing her teammate there. Unfortunately, did
I'm not entirely sure. I don't think that was a team kill.
I think there was a team kill involved there. Definitely, she took out. Who did she take
Oh yeah,
out? She
no,
took out.
Claudia shuts down D.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I was seeing, it was a bit of an odd angle from my perspective, but I believe Claudia just killed a player through D, and the last bullet managed to get the kill onto D as well.
Right.
But you know, teamwork makes the dream work.
There we go. Anyway, that push from CLG Red towards CMN worked out, and you know, CT side aggression finally working out for them, as it's not been going well for them too many times this game. But FiveMinds here really going towards that B bomb site. Miss Harvey getting the kill.
That's huge.
That is actually big here. 2 kills for Miss Harvey. That's fantastic. She's going to drop the Molotov as well. Just going to cover the bomb site area here. As Alta in a... Benita, what is going on right now? This is so crazy. Physique here trying to get the kill on to die, but can't make it happen. As we are seeing a 3 versus 2 here.
Now, Physique and Alter should fall back. That's the right call. And they'll do it. Now, all the way back inside the A area of this raised
Oh no,
we'll
Physique
begin
missing
to do
that
it, but
shot.
Claudia's got one. Claudia's on a rampage these last few rounds. Physique just leaned on out, and Claudia said, "Hello there. I hear you'd like to go B. How can I help you with that?" Clippy.
Now it's down to Alta. 1 versus 3. Is he going to be able to close it out? I don't fancy his chances right now. Got 3 players to deal with, but if he can kill Miss Harvey here, who's on top of the train, she's got a knife out. What is Miss Harvey doing right now?
Alter
Just-
won't be complaining because there's a nice shot actually.
What is
regardless of
happening?
Miss Harvey's. I'm very confused by what she was doing, but either way, I suspect the result would have been the same because Alter hit a sweet shot. Will be spotted trying to escape. D catches the very back of Alter's heel and manages to guarantee the kill. And now FiveMinds are pressured, and we might be going to triple OT. 1 round is all the difference that needs to be made.
Oh my god, triple OT. This is absolutely insane. However, with FiveMinds getting those consistent bomb plants, they are going to be able to afford a pretty decent buy into this round. Physique has an AWP as well. Doesn't have any armor though, so I take that back. It's not a great buy actually. Tech 9, Physique without any armor. Now we're going to be seeing CLG Red here. They could take this game to triple overtime, but FiveMinds still 1 round away from closing this out.
This is some vintage train overtime. It's always so CT-sided. and so fun to watch because that was the last really, truly unfair maps in that way, and I always loved those maps. I was a big fan of Nuke back in the day, and you can absolutely see why it produces some very exciting games.
Anyway, like, once again, very slow play from both sides here. No aggression from CLG Red right now. They can't afford to drop this round here. They're so close to taking this triple OT, but FiveMinds also so
Physique
close.
could get a pick here. Watch Benita strafing out into Physique's POV potentially, and Physique knows she's there for that Molotov, but the shot goes wide, and now we're back into this neutral poking situation. We only have 50 seconds remaining. FiveMinds need to make a play. Claudia watches the angle. D actually getting very aggressive and going for the clear. Luck crumbles. And actually, maybe D won't be able to get out. Actually doing an excellent job of it, but Mikey will be able to shut her down. In the meantime, Claudia slides out and shuts down the offer that could have threatened the whole situation. And FiveMinds are crumbling one at a time. It's 2v3 now, and possible, sure, particularly as Holter gets 2. That's a huge play, but it's equalised at 2v1. And Holter with 13 HP, this would be one hell of a clutch. He's got Miss Harvey so very close, and that's all that it will take. Triple OT.
Oh my goodness. It's actually happening. It's actually happening. Oh, we're going to triple. This is by far the craziest game I've casted with iShack so far. This is a great contest. These guys are really evenly matched. Both teams definitely showing prowess, and at the same level here. 21-21 here. This is insanely close.
I was thinking about it the other day because I've been casting a lot of different games, and I think CSGO has the best overtime system in competitive play because you can get stuff like this, where the game just keeps going until one team proves they are better than the other, and I love it.
This is definitely shaping up to be an absolutely insane contest. But anyway, heading into this round, once again here, standard setup, but they're going to be going down Pop Dog. So quick Pop Dog control here for Luck, but Luck going to eat a flashbang in the face. Full white here, and Claudia is going to take down Alta. Physics does find a kill, but a lot of engagements going on. But Claudia in a fantastic position, going to pick up 2 kills. Miss Harvey going to get one of her own, and it's 2 versus 4 here. 4-5 Can they make something happen? Mikey in a tough spot. Physique with another kill. Physique's going huge right now, but it's not enough because he's in a 1 versus 2 situation.
I believe in him. If anyone could do it, no, but he was blind for Claudia. Didn't quite spot him. And that cost him because now he's got a tough scenario at the best of times. Now with 28 HP, it's basically impossible to switch the AK. Will come through. And we'll see that happening. Pre-fire the angle and guarantee the kill. 22-21 is our current scoreline, and that kind of tells you everything about this match.
Yeah, this is starting to be, well, not starting to be. I don't want to make the same blunder I made last time, but this is insane right now. This is very close.
Just these last few rounds have been really close. The rest of it was kind of a boring match.
Yeah, it's only once it gets to the triple all the time that it starts to be even remotely exciting.
So, I personally don't even bother watching matches.
Okay, so I've seen Physique hold that angle every single round, and I think that's the first time they've actually decided to push into Ivy. So Physique, that patience, he's been holding that every single round, and he's going to finally work out for him. But Die in a fantastic position, could find 2 kills, can't land the second one. She does go down to Jag here, but Claudia on the rotate is going to take down Jag here, and this is starting to fall into place here for them. But Physique, though, he's going huge, and now it's down to Ponta. Ponta's been performing absolutely fantastically. She's quietened down the past few rounds, but is she going to be able to do this? Finds 1 kill, and now it's a 1 versus 1 Potter versus Physique. Both of the opposite team, but Physique has an AK. Potter's going for the long con, going all the way around to connector.
I believe in Potter. I like to believe in magic, and Potter definitely has shown it, if not from the namesake, definitely from the play. There's the bomb plant going through from Zeke. Nade will land right at his feet. There's the touchdown, and it will be the headshot follow through. Potter guarantees the round and looks around for the AWP. Dropped it. Had to put on her eyeglasses, figure out where it was. And as a result, we will now have Potter bringing the team kicking and screaming to a 23-21 scoreline. and a very, very good score in this half. So
against the wall. I mean, remember in double overtime, FiveMinds completely swept the first half, and CLG Red have brought it back. Now they are looking to sweep their first half of the triple overtime, as we're looking at another fairly weak buy for FiveMinds here. It's not looking too good for them. But look at the kills now.
Watch Potter's aggression here. Because if Luck strafes out into this angle, Potter holds this, and we've seen she's entirely capable of nailing the shot. There's Luck with the quick peek, but oh, the flick is slightly short. And it will be FiveMinds aware now, the orb's over towards B, and that should embolden them to push Ivy.
That bomb is down by Ivy as well, so this could work out for them here. Mikey just holding very passively towards the back of Spawn here, as he's got support from his teammate as well. It's going to be Jag here boosted up on top here, and if they decide to get a bit aggressive here, Benita goes for the pick.
Benita's done this. Like, Benita's run out across that angle before. It worked barely for her last time. Please don't put it to the test again. And there's the flashbang. Oh, Benita, think about your actions. There's the smoke going through. That'll cut off any silly thoughts, and Benita has to drift back as Mikey, Physique, and Jag all begin their push through Ivy. Claudia, start watching your back, because you've got some visitors, and there they are. There's the first pick coming through. Mikey leads out onto the side, picks up people behind it. Williams Harvey on the side to trade one, but that's all. And FiveMinds now have a 4-2 player advantage, and it looks like they're going to be able to pick up the round, fouling something incredible from Potter and Benita. There's the first pick.
This is still very close. Even this late in the game, neither team has really just completely taken control of the game. CLG Red here looked really good for them, picking up 2 rounds in a row, but right now FiveMinds are just controlling everything. Potter alone in 1v versus 3. Jag gets the kill. 23-22.
That's the first T-side round we've seen in a while.
Yeah, it is. That's true, actually. Yeah, that's an interesting point.
It's not crazy. It would be, well, it is crazy. That is definitely crazy. But it's not crazy to imagine that in Triple OT now, FiveMinds do have a distinct advantage picking up the first T-side round we've seen for a while.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an advantage for FiveMinds here, knowing that they picked up that T-side round here, and now they're on the CT side. If they can sweep this, they've won the game. So yeah, we could be seeing a quad OT though. I just want to point out, that does happen. It'd be pretty insane.
I'd be on board. That would be an entirely okay result from me. If you want to see quad OT, apparently watch some ESEA main matches.
Can't promise this all the time.
And it will definitely be interesting to see as we continue here if the level of play continues. Because these two teams have been really, 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 like, just high level the whole game. It's been actually a really unexpectedly high level of play from ESEA main. I don't want to be mean, but there you go.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean, you see, like, a lot of mistakes at this level and a lot of just sloppy play. In all honesty, like, this game hasn't had too many of them. And, you know, even if you look at pro level,
there was that one AWP and...
Yeah, I mean, this just you're bound to see mistakes. I mean, those sorts of mistakes happen at even the complete top level of the game. But I mean, I've been surprised. You know, FiveMinds, CLG Red, both of them have been playing quite structured, and they've been playing you know, pretty high level CS, and that's great. You know, when you see a game that goes this deep, you know, this triple overtime, and it's all high level, it just makes the experience so much better. And I'm having a lot of fun watching this game and casting it. I hope you guys are as well. Please show your support in the chat.
I'm having a terrible time.
Are you having a terrible time? Oh,
yeah, I just wish I could be curled up reading a nice book with my dog right now. Yeah. But
I mean, if it goes into one more overtime, I might be joining you on that. This is, as much fun as this is, I do not want to be here all night. But yeah,
I have bad news for you. CLG want to be here all night, and they've taking a really close look at Potter. Actually, this could be an opening pick. Potentially, because Potter's drifting through, but the Molotovs and nades have scared her off.
That utility is forced all the way back, but I didn't just realize FiveMinds here, double AWP as well, Alter and Physic. This is a huge investment. If they lose this round, they're going to be pretty strapped for cash. As
Potter, I keep drawing the attention back to her because nobody is actively watching that angle. So if she were to just kind of glide on out there, slide through, that could be the opening.
very, very, very passive player this time. I mean, this has been happening quite a bit, which on train is something you see quite a bit because of the way the map is structured. But here comes the Ivy push here. Potter is going to be behind Benita and Dye. Going to be the first point of contact. The Molotov might slow them down a little bit, but they've jumped through here, and that smoke's going to put it out as well. So all three players here pushed through to Ivy and are making their way towards CT spawn. You've got Mikey and Physique here. This is a great hole. Dye gets one. Mikey's going to answer back here, and Potter's left alone here. Can she get the kill? Tags up Mikey, but Mikey's going to take her out. Alta's going to find one as well. And it's going to be down to Claudia.
Physique just took the single closest ranged AWP battle he possibly could have taken in that fight, and he hit his shot. And that single-handedly drew the attention towards him. That meant that his teammate Mikey could slide on out from CT spawn, guarantee a pick of his own, shut down the split play, and CLG Red are now tied up with FiveMinds equaling the scoreline at 23-23. This could be it. This could be FiveMinds now, looking very good to take the map.
I mean, that was a big investment from them. They needed to win that round. You know, buying 2 AWPs on overtime on your first round of one half of overtime, you know, is an investment on the CT side, especially because you know, it's only $10,000 you start with, and you know, it's only 3 rounds. So if they would have lost that round, they would have been pretty strapped for cash, and then losing the following one, they would have been left with almost nothing on the last round. So yeah, they picked up that important round. Now they've got a little bit of an economy, but they're still looking pretty good on the CLG Red side here. They've got plenty of Molotovs, plenty of utility, and still an AWP on Potter as well. And Potter has cooled down a little bit in the past few rounds here. Teammates have caught up to her. You got Dye on 37 and Benita on 37 here. Claudia, just to point out, doesn't actually have 10 kills and obviously doesn't have 4 deaths. She did disconnect. So, yeah, so I think she might be pretty close to that number as well. But on the other side here, Physique, 46 and 31, and Mikey, 42 kills.
Nutty. You know what?
Physique is a great player. He's
I have like a boy band poster on my wall, and it's got Physique on it. It's like a One Direction poster, but I've photoshopped in Physique because he's just been insane all match long.
He has been pretty insane. But anyway, we are heading into yet another round of this game. This is
say that so dejectedly.
47th round of CS:GO between
Actually,
FiveMinds
when you put it like that, never mind.
47 rounds. But oh my lord, this is
Potter.
insane.
Potter, what are you doing? So
my
very close.
lord.
There's the boost coming through. This could be a huge play.
Jag, look at Jag. Look at where he is. This is insane.
Jag's right on the other side of this box. The second Potter scopes in. Like that, Jag knows. There's the smoke coming through. Potter holding aggressively. Won't see Jag coming. The trade comes through. Potter, to her credit, the whole time the defender team would protect her. Benita does exactly that. Potter provides the support fire as Benita and Miss Harvey both grab additional frags. And now it looks like Alter and Luck will be able to get some nades on out to the side, but I'm not sure how realistic this retake is, and neither is Alter, is he? Looks kind of half-hearted in his AWP shot, and will crumble as well. FiveMinds, they lose the round, and now it's CLG with the map lead.
This is insane. I've said that so many times already, but this is actually insane. This is very, very close game, and you know, it just goes to show triple overtime. Oh, is it going to happen? Are we actually going to see quad overtime? Because I don't know if my heart can take any more. But anyway, once again, heading into the round here, Physique once again on the OP here, and he gets a nice angle onto Potter alone with no help.
Potter just walked out onto the site, didn't check the most standard AWP angle that's been played the last 2 rounds in a row. That's it. Maybe just the length of the game getting to her, but will cost her team because now they're down a player early on in this round, and it's one of their star players nonetheless.
Yeah, this is going to be quite difficult for CLG Red to bring this back here as they lost the AWP. They're playing with member down. They are slowly making their way towards the B holes here. They're pretty well equipped from the CT side, but never mind actually. Mikey's making his way back towards the
What's
CT
Luck?
spawn steps.
What's
But
Luck
here,
gonna do with this? Because he has 3 players pushing
he's
out.
got a
There's
free
one.
handle.
There's 2. This is huge play from Luck. He even stays alive. 5 HP, but that's all that's needed. Him staying alive leaves it all on Benita. Has managed to get 1 pick, make that 2, and she's been very good in the previous rounds, but it will be Jag to shut her down, and that's it. Quad OT, 24 to 24.
oh my god. Yep, this is insane.
Quad OT. FiveMinds GG. Take it to Quad OT. Off the
Can
back
somebody
of Luck.
please close this game out? This is
Luck in a
insane.
1v3. He should not have won that fight, playing exposed on top of a bomb train in a 1v3. Not even bomb train, just a random train. In a 1v3. And he manages to get 2 kills and stay alive, which allows his teammate to come through, guarantee the pick. Elsewhere in the round, there's just not much you can do because Potter's already sacrificed herself for I don't know what. And CLG Red just didn't look the same in the round before that and in that last round. It's like there's 2 different teams.
I think it just goes to show like the how closely matched these teams are. Because you know, at this stage of the game, you know, you've got back and forth rounds. One round, one team gets the advantage. I mean, it's all little things like wherever team gets, you know, wins the individual fight, gets the opening pick. These little factors in CS that we go through every day when we play, you know, that is making the difference in these rounds.
I don't know what your matchmaking games are like, but I don't go through this.
No, don't go through this, but but what I'm saying is that, you know, these little things in games, like the opening picks, you know, just a bit of damage here and there, looking the wrong way, lack of communication, these little factors are swinging the rounds left and right because it's so evenly matched right now. Because generally, you know, those little factors get cancelled out by one team being better than the other team, or just being better individually skilled. But yeah, this just shows how close these teams are. And still, I can't decipher what... I can't actually tell you which team is playing better because they're so evenly matched. But Luck's super aggressive here.
Luck just pushed B with an AWP. And he's not that team's AWPer. So that's a truly bizarre decision. You
I
can
think
see the result.
he had a spawn and thought maybe he'd get the jump on somebody, but they were waiting for that. And unfortunately for him, he's going to go down, and CLG Red here
Ultra
got
has
the
a molly
opening pick.
and an HE. That's enough to isolate one of these 2 areas, but he doesn't throw either of them. Actually, the HE does go out, but ineffectually so. Miss Harvey at close range does fall to Ultra. Very well done, but now inside the smoke, he could get spammed down at any moment, or indeed these HEs could claim his life.
Oh, the CT side here is so, like, trapped here. And Alto on low HP as well is going to go down as well. CLG Red clean out that round, dropping only a single player. And this is their opportunity. They picked up that round. If they can pick up another one, that they will actually break the economy of FiveMinds, and they could run away with this game. And finally closing out.
How did that work out for them? CLG didn't have any control of the bottom side.
Yeah.
They just hung out at the very back because of that wall of smoke situation they had going on. And then the smoke's cleared and they each landed the headshot. They each landed the frag.
There's the man advantage that plays into it as well, because FiveMinds kind of, you know, get forced into going into positions that they don't generally want to play because they're playing with a man down. That gives CLG Red a bit of an advantage. And once again, CLG Red are stacking towards that B bomb site here. They're going to decide to go Pop Dog. Look at Alta.
Yeah, Pop Dog. Alter is there towards Pop Dog, but Luck yet again is lone towards B, and I do think that CLG Red have caught on to the one-man B play, because it's fairly consistently happening for FiveMinds. And, you know, in Quad OT, you'd hope that you're at least beginning to sniff out what your opponents are doing, and now it comes down to Luck. It really does come down to Luck. What direction he's facing. He's facing the right direction, but D shuts him down. Mikey's rotated to the side early, Benita grabs Elter, and Mikey's the only frag in return. And actually on target for Potter through the smoke in the wall, but obviously the wall blocked any damage coming in. Jag will grab 1 in return. Potter with the ult evens it out, and now it's a 2v3 man advantage to CLG. Jag, though, has the opener. There's a Molotov on Benita. That will be thrown out. And the aggression from Mikey! Potter reads it like a book, though, and shuts him down. Jag needs to find a way to make this work or save his gun. And it looks like he's opting for the latter.
Yeah, as I was saying, CLG Red here, if they can pick up 2 rounds in a row, FiveMinds are going to be in a very tough spot because they're going to be pretty much broke going into the last round of OT, and that could give CLG a sweep in their first round of the quadruple overtime. So, yeah, this is not looking good for FiveMinds. Look at the money round. They're going to have to force up 5-7 here. UMP on Mikey. You've got a FAMAS in the mix as well, as Jag will be able to drop that over to Luck. Physique on actually, no, Physique is on the FAMAS here, and Luck has got a UMP. So, not a great buy for FiveMinds as CLG Red here. And look at this aggression. They have to do this. This is a desperation play. They're going to be pushing in, and they're going to be waiting for it. Look at the setup.
They've read this. This is perfect for CLG Red. Benings even spamming through the smoke. 3 players here are waiting. What little damage Mikey or Jag could put through already. Mikey drops incredibly low. Alter falls elsewhere towards A main, and that will force a rotate to come through. And Jag is still here, isolated, alone, and presumably crying as his world falls apart around him, and it looks like CLG Red are about to pick up the 3rd round of this OT half. On T side, they have a man advantage, they have side control, and you can already see the damage coming through. Physique is the player who can hold, and he makes it happen. Fama Spray is tightly controlled, and he will be able to convert it into a kill. Mikey, playing defensively with an SMG on the side, needs to also come up with something. Benita's got one onto Mikey. Luck's got one in return. Almost to the ladder play, almost saved. Potter will be able to grab it. And now it's all on Jag. It's all on one lone man to try and get something for his team in the favoured side of this OT. And he does know they're going B, to his credit. But I don't see how he does this.
He does manage to get one here, and Benita is on half HP, but that bomb is making its way to the bomb site. They actually haven't planted here, so that gives him a little bit of room to work with here. Claudia is pushing up towards the oil train here. If he can get an angle onto Benita, he might be able to make something happen, but is he going to realize Claudia is right beneath him? He is just above him. He is going to drop down. Oh my god, he doesn't even see him! Benita's going to have no idea he's coming there, but it doesn't matter because she is going to win the gunfight, as CLG Red are going to sweep their first half of the 4th overtime here, and they need one more round.
Jag just Goomba stomped Claudia. He just Goomba stomped him. I'm blown away. That was some true NACS. And as a result now, we actually do have a reconnect coming through from the ever laggy Physique. But when he reconnects, FiveMinds GG need to win 3 rounds on their T side, else it's all over for them.
Did you manage to catch how many kills he had before he disconnected? Because I'm not sure if he'll carry over his kills.
It was easily like 40 something, maybe 50.
Yeah, I think it was close to 50. Unfortunately, you might not be able to see the full KD towards the end here, but he was having a great game, and he's definitely a crucial factor for FiveMinds. And if he can keep that up, and some of the other players can wake it up a little bit, they might be able to take this to pentuple overtime. But I don't think I can handle that. I legitimately don't think I can handle 5 overtimes. But CLG Red here, they are so close to just taking this game and finally closing it out.
Quad OT now. CLG Red, to their credit, looked a lot stronger. Physique coming through with the reconnect. Should be able to get into it. There you go. All the more credit to him. He's a legendary AWPer, currently sitting quite happily, quite proudly, with 40, 50 kills, and he's doing it all on a ridiculous amount of ping. We will get into it now, though. First round of FiveMinds T side, and they need to win so many of them if they'd like to make this happen. They need to win 3 in a row, and they are leaning towards Pop Dog in the A side. We'll see if it works out for them. D hanging round the corner. Will be just waiting with bated breath, and there's the second smoke through Pop Dog just to make sure that can't happen. But as the windows break up top and Jag makes some noise, presumably CLG Red will be assuming that there is a presence here. And you can see a bit of a kind of cheat coming through from Pop. And there's the first pick. Lock opens it up onto deep. Claudia chimes in as well. The smoke goes out. And it will be Alter around the corner. There is the action landing. Claudia
That's a huge frag.
guarantees it.
A huge frag from Claudia here, as they do have a man advantage heading into this round. Are they going to be able to close it out here? Physic with the open needs to make a play, needs to find an opening here. Both his teammates are by Pop Dog here. They are going to be able to get out safely with that smoke. Claudia is on low HP here. The Molotov's coming out. This is so important for FiveMinds. They need to get this round. They are so close from being taken out of the game, but Physic pulling out the PT50. It could actually here, but Jag in engagement, he can't do it.
Physique counters, and now it's a 2v2, and now Physique
Potter
gets the pick, and that could be it. Mikey in a 1v1 as he gets the pick. Mikey's got the 1v1 versus Potter for the game. And he will be able to get the bomb plant over on the A side with 8 seconds remaining. There it is, going down. And Potter needs to make something incredible happen. She's gone ahead. She's switched out to the rifle. To her credit, Mikey will be...
Oh, he's been spotted.
Oh, yes, and that could be disastrous now, because Potter's got the angle. Potter is one
There we
shot
go.
away from the kill. And assuming the bomb defuse comes through, frankly, what could go wrong at this point? That'll be it. CLG Red in quad OT. Managed to take it.
What an insane game. I have to give it to both teams. What a fantastic performance from both of them. Congratulations, CLG Red, finally taking the game there. 28-24 on Train. Commiserations to FiveMinds. They did a fantastic job keeping up with CLG Red. I mean, neither of these teams have to beat themselves up. That was an insane game. It could have gone either way the entire time.
Definitely no self-abuse, please.
Yeah, don't beat yourselves up. That's not good.
Actually, though, we need to go cast another match on a different channel.
We do.
We're going to go do that. Thank you very much for watching in the Twitch chat. My name, of course, has been TJ. You can find me on Twitter, should you want to, @esportstj. And, of course, this broadcast was presented by I Shoutcast You. My co-caster was the one and only Yakut, who I believe you can find on Twitter @YakutCS. Is that incorrect?
@YakutKiani. That's
Yukiani. Oh,
that's the one.
Yeah.
I'll post it in the chat. Give me a follow on Twitter and also.
You got that promotion on lock.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
proud of you.
Gotta get the
And
plug
of
in.
course, the production run by Seifel. Huge shout out to him. Behind the scenes for this whole broadcast. We're going to go away now. Thank you very much for watching this broadcast, and thank you very much to the two teams for putting on one hell of a show. Have a good evening.
Feel like